Hello, I'm Fluffy the Destroyer. Welcome to my channel. It's not going to be a review, but rather a how I made this goddamn game work properly with digitized speech. And just to show you what the game is. But it's not going to be a review. It's just going to be my, just like I said, on how I made it to work. But first, this is from Microprose. This is a submarine game, a sim. And honestly, I played a lot of times with that game. I think wow, I spent my entire, not my entire life, but in all of the games I played, this is the first one that I played, as a matter of fact, and it's also one of the games that I played a lot. Only because there's, like it says here, there's a lot of variety in the game, like there's scenarios, and you got a lot of subs that you can choose, a lot of difficulty levels from your torpedoes, which can be duds like the historical ones, to the flawless ones, to the type of ships, well, type of submarines, which means the first ones like the old class, which could be, well, really crappy in a way, that one hit you're dead, or one depth charge you're dead kind of thing, or just like there's not enough fuel, and oh man, there's a lot of stuff really slow, crappy guns, or there's a lot of things. And it's also a game which features awesome 256 colors. Yeah, it was that crappy and it was that awesome. Yeah, and Silent Service 1 was even worse. I didn't play that game, but I bought it for the second one. And this was the best screen, because when you shot a torpedo, you would get this little screen here. And yeah, those little white marks are just the depth charge when there's ships above you. They know you're here, and they're shooting you. This is the best screen as well. Another best screen when you shoot about, and it goes to pieces. And you see the fire, you see the smoke. Unfortunately, like a bad part of the game is you don't see the sailors going in the water and you can shoot them. No, you know what? Fuck Geneva Convention. Ugh. Anyway, yeah, it's just a joke. It would be awesome to see it, though. Yeah, that's my evil side talking. But it's a game that features a lot of stuff that you can do in there, and you can have this game for only $6 as well. Yeah, and you got a lot of hours that you can sink into. So here's how I made it to work. When you install it, you get this folder here. Well, those two folders over here. But by the way, I just copied the link, and I linked that one here. If you go to properties, instead of calling DOSBox Silent Service 2 single, I made another one here which called the install.batch file inside the silent folder here. Pretty simple. You just add dash setup, you copied this one here, and what I did, yeah, I added all that stuff here. So instead of calling silent, it's going to call install instead. And I just put in that stuff here because why not? And by default, if only when you install the game, this is the only thing that you're going to find here. So you have to add all the other stuff if you want to. The original .conf file is there. The information is there as well. You can go on dosbox.com in order to have more information. There's a wiki. There's the forums. So there's a lot of help available. This video won't be that one. And you also, like by default it's at 3000. I changed it to 19,000. Seems to be good. It runs quite perfectly. And what I did was, on how to make it work, is to download, you know what, let's see if I have it again. Oh crap, where is it? Yeah. Alright, sorry about that. I just taken a look at my pages here, and this is the one that you need. The Taiwan's page. Honestly, this is it's a really good DOSBox, I would say SVN build. This one features the MT32 synthesizer emulation. So install it. Once it's installed, you'll have this here. I just renamed it to DOSBox Roll and MT32. So Once you got that, it's gonna be up and running. And yeah, I do have the Gravis ultrasound as well. I'm using this as my main one. So at first, you'll play this as a adlib. Just make sure it's set up as adlib. Should be. Alright. So let me show you super quick. MBS Labs. Yeah, good guys, let me tell you, they made a good job at Silent Service 2. The object of the game in Silent Service 2, in case you don't know, is you just choose a sub, you kill as many boats as you can, and you try to end the career, the war patrol that you're in, or yeah, it's DRM free, so nothing happens if you choose a wrong boat. Or you just end your career correctly. Well, not correctly, but you don't die, so let's choose a single battle here. Introductory, normal, advanced, and ultimate. It goes from the easiest to the most hardest one, and on hard, like on ultimate level, it seems to be harder than life from what the book says. Well, from the PDF that says right now. Like enemies can sometimes zigzags. They can spot you very far away, so they go straight at you with a depth charge. You can also have dud torpedoes, and yeah, just choose your one. Or these ones will hit you, well, will hit the enemy correctly without any problem. This one, the historical, you might have problems and might do no damage at all. Archerfish. This is the info which can help you determine if you have to go right under the water immediately, because you can sometimes. And wow, oops. Alright, you got the screen which shows you your damage report, the info on your boat, the status screen. If you're on water, let's turn to the ship, and you turn your view here for your guns when you're on the bridge. Your TDT, if I remember. I can't even remember. Oh, there it is. Wow, that was small. 15,000. Holy crap. Okay, he's very far away. Yeah, the info is here. Target speed. Yeah, or you can go under, but as you'll notice, sound is there, but no voice. Nothing at all. That's because Adlib, well, GOG.com released this game with Adlib and everything, but for some reason the digitized voice just doesn't work. Is it their fault? No, I don't think so. I think it's just the game being too old, and it's just not... it doesn't work well with modern PCs, but still, you can play it in DOSBox, so that's really amazing. So, oops. Let's go at the depth. You can look in the water. And last thing to note. Ooh, this is good. And this is just the last thing to know. When you get like an entire fleet in front of you, and you do succeed to destroy them, it's very rewarding. If you don't succeed, well, just reload the game and try again. That's the thing about Silent Service 2. That's where the satisfaction comes in. And compared to today's game, which, like today, a lot of games help you with tutorials and all. But this, no. I mean, you got to figure out when you have to shoot it, your torpedoes, I mean. You got to figure it out, like it's at 2,000 yards, or meters, whatever they have, or feet, whatever. You got to figure out, because your enemies is running in a direction, you're running in a direction as well. And if you're not behind them, directly straight at them, and when you shoot your torpedoes, you will succeed. It's very hard, and also your torpedoes can be dud. So, you know. So when you hit something in there, wow. You just scream out of your lungs, yes! Alright, so let's try the MT32 version. It was weird. I already made a batch file, so when I do this, doom. You can all already know the difference right now. The only problem right now that I have, and I didn't take a look at it because I spent like a whole evening yesterday just trying to make it work. Well, prior to the recording of this video, there seems to be a high-pitched sound, and yes, I will edit it to be less annoying to the ears, because it does get annoying after a time. As soon as you shoot or something, and there's a high-pitched sound which is always on, and when when you'll hear their voices, the sound seems to be very high-pitched as well. And as you can see here, the CPU speed is set to 3000, so let's put that up to 19,000 or so. Right there, let's do some battle just to show you. Normal, fluffy, MK18, yeah, flawless, why not? USS Flasher. Yeah, that's the sound I'm talking about. I don't know why. Is it supposed to be there? Is it not supposed to be there? I really don't know. Well, not with this game. And right now I am on land. Let's go under.
Clear the bridge. Die, die, die.
Really awesome. Periscope up. Here's the funny part. Let me shoot.
Torpedoes away.
It's not even a sound anymore. It's just instruments. It's still the same thing. It's just the sound that changes here and there. So instead of using, I would say, better sound, it's going to use instruments, which is really funny and odd. So that was Silent Service 2. And that's how I made it work with the digitized voice, but for some, well, the digitized speech, but for some reason it's not really that perfect. I'm really happy with the ad-lib, so I'm going to stick with that. I really don't care if there's a sound, but it's possible that I'm going to mess with it until I figure out a way to make it work correctly. My name's Fluffy the Destroyer. Thank you for watching my video. If you did like this video, just click on subscribe and leave a comment down below. Also, have yourself a good day. See you soon.